I don't have to clear anything to tell my personal experience as it relates to Harlem. So for Cheap Teeth, aka Fredo, aka Cameron, aka I want to talk about sweaty men every day for a living, and now aka Paws getting thrown around by wrestlers on some clown. To me, that's just not what I have for him. He better get to work if he wants to go make Paid in Full and stop getting thrown around by wrestlers, and maybe keep my name out of his big mouth with those cheap teeth, with those what are those in his mouth. Because again, if you're going to do something as intricate and personal as getting teeth, Paws, you should be patient. You should make sure it's the right dentist, and you should make sure they're not too big for your face.
This is the moment Dame Dash calls out Cameron and says that 50 Cent is laughing at him behind the scenes. Dame Dash ain't holding back at all. He says that he built his empire with ownership first. He says that he funds his own projects and licenses them instead of giving control away. That is a direct shot at how other artists move in the entertainment business. And he claims that Cameron is making the wrong business decisions lately. He questions the image. He even suggests that the industry is not taking Cameron seriously anymore. Then it gets even deeper. Dame Dash says that 50 Cent and G-Unit and others are watching and laughing, not supporting, not respecting, just observing the downfall. Now I'm about to let y'all hear this for yourselves. But before I do, I just need y'all to like, leave y'all thoughts down below in the comment section, and subscribe. Let's get into it.
Dame, happy to have you back on the platform, man. Happy to have you back. It's been a while, man. We haven't did an interview in a while, man. What's popping with you, man? I heard you got a new deal with BET. What's going on with you, man?
Everything's good. You live from CEO Country Club, Florida. And this is my headquarters, and this is where I work when I'm out here. And I made this announcement when I was on The Breakfast Club. No one just believed me. I showed alleged big-ass Charlemagne the trailer, but he wanted to act like he didn't see it and lied, allegedly. But, this has been done for a while. And what I did is I made it and licensed it to them. And it's the first tranche of my Paid in Full. And it's the docu-series. So, I basically am telling you exactly who I'm talking about, from where the coke comes from, Paws, all the way to, when it gets to Harlem, the people. And then from there, we do the scripted. So this is the first tranche of my Paid in Full. And I tell that story through OG Stories. I licensed it to BET and Paramount for domestic. And then I keep the rest for the rest of the world for my television network, the new network. So it's a different kind of deal. It's definitely not a deal that made me rich, because I had to pay for everything, but I still own it. So the difference between me and 50 is, there was an announcement made that I got greenlit, and that's not what happened. We already made me, Brian, and Louis Carr, before Louis was the president, we did this deal. And, we did it where no one could stop it, where it was, don't even pay for it. I'll make it. I'll license it to you. I'll own it. And, what's crazy is since he's become president, it's a little harder to maneuver over there. But the point is, there'll be an announcement of when it's coming out, but it is coming out, let's just say very soon. It's already done. No one can stop it. And, there is nobody telling me what to do. There's no boss. I don't work for them. All I did was rent them to distribute it for cable television and Paramount Plus, just giving this story a platform. But what's funny is if, they don't make an announcement, no one believes it. Even my friends that I've already told this were like, oh, Do you need any help? I'm like, I already did this already. So when I had spoke to y'all, remember I told you I was working on, but the thing is, what people have to understand is I directed it. My crew, we made all the music in it with my band. I helped edit it, basically, every second with every editor. It's 10 episodes. And, the people are people that I personally know. And personally saw. I don't have to clear anything to tell my personal experience as it relates to Harlem. So for Cheap Teeth, aka Fredo, aka Cameron, aka I want to talk about sweaty men every day for a living, and now aka Paws getting thrown around by wrestlers on some clown shit, to me, that's just not what I have for him. He better get to work if he wants to go make Paid in Full and stop getting thrown around by wrestlers, and maybe keep my name out of his big mouth with those cheap teeth, with those what are those in his mouth. Because, again, if you're going to do something as intricate and personal as getting teeth, Paws, you should be patient. You should make sure it's the right dentist, and you should make sure they're not too big for your face.
I could have sworn everything was good between both of y'all. Like, what happened, yo? Like, why y'all going back and forth again?
He keeps talking about me. They keep bringing me up. They keep trying to throw jabs, and I could care less. They're children. They play childish games. I just feel like they might keep saying my name because it gets them relevant or in the algorithm. But I just don't know how you can make a career talking about me once or twice a week or bringing my name up, or why you want people to think I'm fucked up. I don't know why you want people to think that. And you supposed to, you know what I mean? Like, now it's you. You're the new one on the other side. But so corny. You think it felt good, Pause, to see him jumping around with G-Unit like a clown? I know they laughing at him. I know they made him do it. I just think they got pictures of him, allegedly. But they should stop talking about me. It's not even like I'm starting, but I don't know what it is. They know I'm not going to let any of that slide. But they've been, I would just wait for to get real teeth. Like, I had the dentures, but, I told you I had, right there, in the last interview, I had dentures. Because I was going through the bone healing, but now I got the implants, so I'm popping it now. And we back outside. So you see, Nicky Licky got a hit record with PD Crack F1. I got the CEO race team is racing May 2nd at the Arbondale racetrack, so you'll see that. And I'm opening up these CEO country clubs, my version of a real Soho house, all around the country. And, LA's the first. Well, actually, I did it here first. But then LA, I'm opening that. Then we're going to go open up the hotel in Chicago. But it's members only. And I'm only letting people in that I really with, Pause, or I know it's going to be productive.
So I take it that, that video that went viral, Cam asking Kevin Hart about you. You ain't like that? You wasn't feeling that?
Oh, that was another one. Well, I don't know why they would do that. And they, he's like a planned skit every day. So you never know what's real or what's not over there. It's WWE life over there with me. But I don't know why the first question you would say is, what do you think about Dame Dash? I mean, that's gay to me. Like, why are you asking another man what they think about me? That's gay, allegedly. So, again, the reason why Kev is not cool with me now is because I was protecting him when Kev was bothering him. And the next, I showed it. When I saw Kev, he had on Uggs and, leotards or whatever. And I got at him and said, don't bother Cam no more. That's my little brother. You know better than that. He's with me. Pause. And then Fredo asked that question. And literally, he called me like, yo, man, I think he got at me. He wasn't just telling me other than to say protect him. So I said, I got you, little bro. Don't worry about it. Like I always do. Every time Cam has had a problem, I've dealt with it, not other shit that I don't know about. But when he has any issues in business, I'll save his life. When he had any business, that's why I was so upset when he got punched in his face and didn't do anything with my cousin there. Because I was like, yo, I thought you're supposed to be watching. He's like, he wasn't paying me that day. We was friends. He's not going to get his sneak bodyguard on some slick shit. But I got to remember, this is the guy that got his, his whole career punched out of his face. and didn't do anything. And it was only 3 people. Only 3 people. It was like, it was 3 people. It was like, that's it?
Everybody is talking about the drama, but the real story here is who's actually playing the long game in business. Now, I'm going to keep it real about this. I respect Dame Dash a lot when it comes to ownership and independence. That mindset he has built real wealth in hip-hop. But I don't fully agree with his take here. Yes, I do believe that 50 Cent and G-Unit outplayed Dipset back in the day. They capitalized on the tension between Jim Jones and Cameron, and they ended up turning it into a strategic advantage. Now that's just a smart business move and good timing. But fast forward to today, and I don't see 50 Cent laughing at Cameron at all. I don't see the industry laughing either. If anything, I see Cameron and Mace winning in a different lane right now. Their podcast is moving the culture forward. They're consistent. They're consistently going viral, and they're making people pay attention. And let's be honest, in today's media game, attention is real leverage. And here's a quick business fact for y'all. Podcast advertising revenue is projected to surpass $4 billion globally, which shows just how powerful this lane has become. So from my perspective, this is not a loss for Cameron at all. This is a real pivot. This is evolution. See, not every win looks like a movie deal or a TV rollout. Sometimes the win is owning your voice and controlling your audience directly. So let me ask y'all this. Do you think Dame Dash is seeing something that the rest of us are missing when it comes to Cameron? And let's be honest. Do you really think 50 Cent is laughing at Cam? Or is this just competitive energy being misunderstood? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. And make sure you like and subscribe. Peace.